I have played I Divine Cybermancy, but never on stream. I do not claim to have gotten I Divine Cybermancy. I did not get it. There are many things I get, and I Divine Cybermancy is not one of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeet! There you are, monstrosities. I still think I'm pronouncing that wrong, but you know what? I give up.
Cool.
You monstrosities! Pattern B or pattern C? C.
Cool.
Oh yeah, this bat, by the way, is like possessed by the spirit of something, and it thinks I'm Jimmy, who is like the son of the dude who owns the hotel, but it burned down. Kids played a prank. It was just a prank, bro, but the prank they played was burning the hotel down. That's why there's like a crazy guy with like with like a hideous deformed appearance, like he's a Splatterhouse boss, chasing us with a flamethrower. It's crazy after the loss of his son. That's why we gotta play baseball. Did any of that make sense to anyone? Like, do I even need to be here? Should I just, like, leave?
Cool. Cool.
Wow, fine, okay, fuck, I'll go then.
Cool. Cool.
This bitch-ass chat. Can I? Oh, I can't go through that. That's so disappointing.
Hey, hurry up!
Oof. That was a narrow escape. I refused to back out of that, even though it did not make sense to do so.
Cool.
Yeah, you don't need to jump. You just walk around it. Well, I'm glad I figured that out at least. That fight skip has now gone from a precise trick to, walk around it, lol.
Cool.
Why the fuck was I jumping before? What was I trying to accomplish with that? We may never know. Phantom Archangel, thanks for the 3 months. I will take this gauze. Yeet.
Cool.
I strongly wish there was a way to jump past this, but it isn't. You can't avoid that trigger by jumping. I thought it was toilet paper? No, it's gauze. Like medical gauze, you know? It's actually only like the second best blood healing item in the game, but it does so much already that you will rarely need to use the full one. There's like a band-aid that restores like a quarter of the bar. That's pretty good already. And then the gauze restores like half, which is pretty good. I would like to get a slightly better view of what I'm doing, if you would be so kind. Cheers.
Cool.
Why you gotta, like, notice me? There's a door we skip on the left, by the way. That's like that's the emergency room. You can pay money to have your health and other parameters restored, like your heart rate. You can reset that back to a low value. You can also pay to have upgrades installed in your character, because this game actually has light RPG elements that we do not touch at all in the speedrun. We do everything with a completely unupgraded character, because it takes too fucking long to collect all of the things, and frankly, I don't need them anyway. Yeah, you can get iron hearts and artificial brains and stuff. Artificial plasma is the best one, because that'll make it so that you bleed out slower. Like, here's my hot tip to new players. Search thoroughly and find artificial plasmas as much as you can, because the difference it makes to your survivability in this game is fucking crazy. New Game Plus is the only category where I get to flex with a fully upgraded Erico, and a fully upgraded Erico is like fucking nearly indestructible. I'm gonna have to do the fucking map abuse for this bitch, because he's like in such a weird place. Better than getting hit, but that's weird. Yeah, Bio Body just increases your health, which makes it sort of like the least exciting of the upgrades. Because your health bar, even at, like, default value, you can take a lot of punishment with default health in this game. I think so, anyway. With fully upgraded health, and fully upgraded, like, bleeding, you become nearly impossible to kill. I buy, like, almost no items in a New Game Plus run, because you kind of just don't need them. What the fuck is he doing? Other than cheating. See, if you're thinking, wasn't he just there? How did he teleport over there? It's scripted. He's always there. Damageless. Yeah, that was a pretty good fight. No complaints from me. Pick up that Amazon, and you too can pick up that Amazon with Amazon Prime. Get Twitch Prime, and you get 1 free subscription to a streamer of your choosing. Sorry. I don't even know if that was comprehensible given how fast I went. Ugh, bad. Clack. A miss, dude. No, why would you slip off the edge? Why would you do that? Yeah, the jumping in this game is, I could charitably say it's not the greatest and uncharitably say it's hooting garbage. I'm actually going to save time on this, how about it? I will never get tired of doing that. You cannot stop me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what was I saying at the start of the stream? What was I saying at the start of the stream? What games am I going to submit to GDQ? Illbleed, Silent Hill 3. What else? Could submit Gun Survivor, could submit Silent Hill 1, could submit Silent Hill 2. Not sure I want to submit Silent Hill 2 though, given that I haven't touched it in a year. Could submit Dino Crisis. But what would be good? What would be good? Not submitting Uno, get off my lawn. Twewy, I've kind of given up on that one. Galarians is an option, but I'm not sure if that game is like a hot tamale. I enjoy it perfectly well. But I can't think of like who would be like very excited. Oh, there's Galarians. Whereas I know people would be like, whoa, there's Illbleed. People know about Illbleed. It has a kind of cult status, you know? Mostly because of Super Great Friend. Thanks, SGF. I have not played Galarian's Ash, no. What about Michigan? No. Michigan is not really funny as a run, I don't think. You'd like it's a game where the humor is in the cutscenes and the dialogue, and you skip all of the cutscenes and the fucking dialogue in the speedrun. So maybe Dead Aim. I could submit Dead Aim, but like that's a pretty. Like, that's like a pretty D-tier speedrun, if you ask me. Dead Aim is like the best Gun Survivor game, and as a result of that, or the best, sorry, the best Resident Evil Gun Survivor game, the best Gun Survivor game is Dino Stalker. But as a result of that, it's also sort of the least interesting because it has like baseline competence going for it, whereas like Gun Survivor 1 is just definitively incompetent and everyone knows it's terrible. And it's got bad voice acting too. Everyone loves a bit of bad voice acting. So I think if I was gonna submit a Gun Survivor, I'd submit the first Gun Survivor, because shockingly, Gun Survivor has never been shown at a GDQ, which I find really hard to believe. Don't run this as a joke, Ring Fit. People have been submitting Ring Fit to those events for a while now, actually. That game has like a pretty vibrant community. I don't run it. Although a full game run would never get into a GDQ simply because it's too fucking long. Unfortunately, if you want to get, like... If you want to get, like... more than, like, 2-hour runs into a marathon, you gotta be one of, like, the approved RPGs, generally. I'm honestly shocked they gave Alien Isolation 3 hours. I never would have predicted that. So, I don't know, miracles do happen, I suppose, but they're probably not going to happen for, like, a 10-hour Ring Fit run. I don't know, my ideas of what makes a good marathon run are not perfect. I'm not, like, I base all of my knowledge of, like, what makes a good marathon run on experience and, like, educated guessing, rather than, like, knowing the rubric the community uses precisely, or the committee uses, rather. Because I'm not on the committee, and I do not know anyone who is on the committee. Not, like, intimately, anyway. I know of people who are on the committee. You can't just ask, that would be gauche. I don't know why, but it's gauche. I don't know why I'm not allowed to just ask committee members, what is it that you want? And you're like, well, do your best. I'm like, why can't... How about you fucking tell me, and I'll let you know. It's like not being able to ask people what their income is. How about I just ask? Hey, it's probably more like that. They don't precisely know what they want ahead of time, and they pick from the selected things. But they have a general idea of why they don't want some things and will want others. And it's like that. Why can't I just ask that? Why can't I just be told that? But you can't, because there's tons of people who would kill for that information. It's got to be all kept very secret and on the down low, because people won't take it in like as much stride as I tend to. Because like, you do this for long enough, and like, you know it exists. You know that you know they have like the reasons to why thing like this and why thing not like this. I don't always like the reasons. Good split, by the way. The reasons got to exist. Actually, you know, I say that. I perfectly understand their position, by the way. Just to be, like, 100% clear about this. Because I ran my own marathon once, and I actually did post rejection reasons, and people did not like it. Even when it was, like, as simple as, I like this run, but I took, like, 3 of the same series, so I can't take 4, so I, like, coin flipped this one. They're like, well, rude. And I'm like, well, I don't have a better answer for you. Better luck next time. Like, sometimes the decisions are totally fucking arbitrary. It's like, we have two things that are about as good as each other. How do you choose? I don't know, flip a coin? I like to imagine the GDQ decision is a bit more rigorous than that, but I don't imagine it's actually that much more complicated sometimes.
Cool.
Pat again.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, fuck me.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
When she says cool, she's pumping her fists. Have you never seen someone pump their fist before?
Cool. Cool.
Like, why? I'm tagging a trap successfully, so it's cool. Not that I expect anyone in chat to know what cool is. As we are all tragically uncool around here.
Cool.
Everyone in this chat is lame. You say Coolsville sucks. I hate that I understand that. That movie's bad. Sorry if you found out this way, Chad, that you weren't actually cool. Ah. That was good. Oh yeah, remind me to make her face the camera, because it's actually faster if you do that. Yeet.
Cool.
Not a single person here is cool. You're all cool, but not cool. See, it's different. This is the same wood puppets pattern as my last run, by the way. Which is convenient for me, because it means I just did it.
Cool.
Like, hold the fact that this run's actually got a really good start.
Cool. Cool.
Being minus 54 after the second stage is a really dynamite opening. But, that's just the opening. That's the first, like... That is actually not even, like, a third of the run. although I think this Wood Puppets has gone well so far, there's still like half the stage left. And then Killer Department Store is really where it sort of goes to town anyway. Yeah, if you Google if you Twitter search like Rune Factory 5 and gay in either English or Japanese, all you find is players wanting same-sex marriage to be an option. Even in Japanese, I thought it'd be interesting to look that up, because I had the idea that the sentiment would be similar, and I wanted to illustrate that fact. What I was not expecting was just how much of it there was. There were pages of that shit. I posted 4 tweets that translated easily via Google Translate, but there were pages of that shit. A guy is gonna pop out around this box and it's gonna spook me. Thus, I spawn blocked him with map glitch. I'm very clever. I wonder how to explain what my... Like, you didn't see any woodcutters there, but I was doing very specific and very careful movement there. In such a way that, like, I didn't have to pause the game constantly to make space. I kept one near me without it getting too far away that it despawned, but not so far, like, not too close such that it starts a fight. I've actually played that really well. Oh no, this run is good. So far, anyway. Yo, Trader, thank you for converting from Prime Gaming to a full-fledged Tier 1 subscription. I don't know why I said that so theatrically, thank you. I feel like I have to put on the streamer voice. Thank you, Trader, for converting from a Prime Gaming subscription to a Tier 1 subscription. This is adequate. This is adequate. Fucking idiot. See, I can imagine Final Fantasy XIV would do that. Pronouns in Japanese are like that. Like, the standard pronoun in Japanese is sort of gender neutral if slightly feminine by default. I say the standard. There is no standard one. Pronouns in Japanese are, to a lot of people, a lot like, you know, identity itself. It's very sort of as the mood fits. Many characters in works of Japanese fiction have historically not used gendered pronouns, but it's always gotten squashed to one of, like, the gendered pronouns in English in localization for a very long time. There are many examples of this. Too long to, like, list. Why would you just stand there? Oh. the stun. How are you not dead? Fucking hell. In some ways, I actually think the, Hello? I think some characters in Japanese fiction having, like, gender-neutral pronouns is more so the English language catching up. And localization efforts also catching up. Not so in the sense of, like, the open acceptance of non-binary gender identities, but more so in the sense that, like, non-binary pronoun usage has been fairly common in Japan for a hot minute. And it is English that has taken a while to sort of get with the program there. By the way, do not take this to mean that, like, the Japanese attitude towards non-binary gender identities is somehow significantly more enlightened than the Western point of view, because it ain't. I'm just saying it is in their language. That's what I'm saying. I always feel like I need to put, like, asterisks on my sentences when I discuss these sorts of things. Why did I open the map? Open the menu, genius. Yeah, I think it's more that English localizations of Japanese works are now more willing to localize to a neutral pronoun, as that has gained more traction. That's what I think. And I believe that makes sense. Don't you agree? My kingdom for a slash. There we go. There you go, that'll kill. Oh man, this run's actually good. Bugger. That'd be cool if you could, Dark Kitty, but unfortunately you can't. His brain has no juice in it, mate. Wouldn't be any good. Well, I mean, Killer Department Store is the killer stage when it comes to whether or not a run is hot or not, so hold that.
Uh-huh.
Still got like half the run left, mind you, but yeah, pretty good start. Oh, it's Trolley Seed. How about that?
Cool.
Notorious Pattern B. Fuck-a-doodle dandy. How do I do this? How does this pattern work?
Cool. 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 Cool.
Pink jelly, purple ceiling, purple floor, orange face. Tag everything, why not?
Cool. Cool. Cool.
I believe this is the one pattern that doesn't have hair scare in it. A phrase that only makes sense to me, so I don't know why I'm bothering.
Cool.
So much lag there, fucking hell. Calm shit oil.
Cool.
Later, Hellcake. I am way too close to that.
Cool.
But it works out.
Cool. Cool.
Stay hydrated, I'd love to, but there is no time at the moment. Eat a grape. Grapes count as hydration, right? Actually, I got bad cockroach RNG. No, the bad RNG. That didn't hit, and then the game decided it hit after it didn't hit. Very interesting. Ah, this sucks when this happens, dude. I'm gonna get hit twice. Fucking trash game, dude. Yeah, that's the run over. That's so lame. As far as I know, whether or not the game decides to fuck you like that is completely random. And in theory, it should be impossible, but the game finds a way to be wrong about its own mechanics. Because the spawn point doesn't reach that far, except when it does. Oh, wrong pile. Yeah, that is that shit fucking dead, bro. That's like 40 seconds in the pisser.
Cool.
Fucking sucks, dude. This run was good, and then it has to do the bad game thing of giving me the wrong pattern. Why has it got to do that? I don't even know why that happens. In theory, it shouldn't be possible, but in practice, that does just happen sometimes. And now you know, Wolf. It's a marathon that's full of nothing but bad game. Or at least silly game. Going for the counter hit. I think I hit the wrong worm with that, but you know what? I'm not complaining about it. That was counter hit and the game failed. That's dumb. So was that. Fuck's sake. Got that guy on the fucking chin. Not even... You see how far up... Oh my god, dude. Fucking worm hitboxes are a joke. I just fucking counter hit the pair of them. I got a double kill. I still don't think that was like a spectacular pull by any means, but the double kill looks cool, I guess. Should I be worried about this? I don't think I should be. No, I shouldn't be. Trust your notes, dipshit.
Cool.
The unclear wording in my notes comes back to bite me in the ass.
Cool.
As if I stood on the fucking hat rack.
Cool.
Bugger it all.
Cool. Cool.
They don't call it kill a department store for nothing, 'cause it killing my run. Haha.
Cool. Cool.
Guys, I have no idea which side Mary's trap is on in this, and I'm probably just gonna be like very... I don't know which side it's on, dude. Right side, apparently. Write that down. That's like directed at me. I should write that down. Eric, why the fuck are you walking? Ugh. The very cool game control is happening. I did that a bit late, and I'm probably going to suffer for it as a result. You know, I kind of reckon I could have just not done that and probably gotten away with it. But, nah. Who wants to be that guy, you know? Ugh, it almost happened again where I tried to open the map and it dropped my input. What is not perfectly clear about the map button? This game has a dedicated map button. Which, you know, given that this game has, like, very little backtracking, is of limited use. He said, backtracking. holding the stick in a perfectly straight line right now and Eriko is still wobbling. This is an established property of Dreamcast controllers, by the way. That's not the game. I remember Sonic Adventure Runners having an aneurysm over that. Even if you hold the stick perfectly straight at a diagonal, it tends to wobble a little bit. It's just a Dreamcast pad thing. I'm sure it's all very chill for you. It's all very chill for you. But what about me? I'm the one who has to actually do the speedrun. Ain't fucking chill then, is it? Is it? But you know what is chill? This fridge. Ah, oh, fuck off, game. I got the final hit and it did not give me a knockdown for it. That's... you can do the strats correctly, but it's contingent on the game fucking working properly. I'm losing so much time on this stage. Not cool. Not cool at all. It's disappointing, to be sure. Just the worst RNG on this fucking stage. One of my life's greatest accomplishments is being able to consistently do that. That is so much harder than it looks, it is difficult to even express in words. My time. Fuck, the pause of shame. Yeah, my entire lead is gone because of this fucking stage, giving me just the shittiest RNG possible. Ah, it's so depressing. Like, I know the potential for this run to go sub 120 exists for sure. I think at the best you could get like a 118 even. Perhaps even lower than that. whole lot of random stuff has to go right to get a very good run, though. See, in order to PB in this game, I don't need, like, fantastic RNG by any means, but I need, like, decent, at least, you know? Because this game, despite, like, all the random elements, the overall picture is not too random. Like, there are lots of random things you need to learn how to deal with, but it all sort of tends to even out. The exceptions are if Killer Department Store gives you fucking trash pattern where you get hit by 2 worms for no reason. There is not much you can really do about that. That's just you lose 40 seconds because we said so. And ain't nobody having a good time with that. Oh, it's left pool, is it?
Cool. Cool. Hey, hurry up!
I almost forgot about that.
Cool.
That line always kind of scares me to do. But I hit it, so it's okay. It's a lot tighter than it looks. Obviously you can't tell because you can't see the ranges of things I'm hitting, but if you're like even a little bit too far left, you'll probably trigger the popcorn by accident. And it'll fall on your head, and it'll hurt you, and it'll fucking make you cry. But that was actually a really solid first half of Killer Man. First relevant half of Killer Man, anyway. Where the fuck do I think I'm going? I almost went in the wrong direction. That's not clever. Don't squander your good play. Like, I almost just tried to, like, move on to the next area immediately without hitting this cutscene first. I'm pretty sure I lost time because of inattentiveness! Stupid! When I'm lying on my deathbed, they'll ask me, how did you spend your prime years? And I'll say, I was speedrunning Illbleed on the Dreamcast. And they were like, oh, did you at least enjoy yourself? And I'll go, no. How's the temp tonight? It's a lot colder, which I like.
I'm the best Illbleed runner that's ever been, Dubs. I'm the record holder. It's me, I'm the king. Someone please shut me up.
Cool.
Nobody has enough points to shut me up. I'm just gonna fucking stop talking, alright?
Cool.
Literally all I have to do in order to stream successfully is, like, say words good, and I frequently fail at that.
Cool.
I do have infinite points. I can redeem as many rewards as I like. My only regret, my only major criticism, my only big criticism of the game of Illbleed is the fact that there aren't enough sounds for, like, footsteps on different surfaces. That would really elevate this game to the next level, I feel. As it stands, there's, like, one sound effect for walking, and it's... I am now an event. This should have a different sound than concrete, but it doesn't. Remember, that trap hasn't gone away. Just realized you can scroll for more rewards. Do I have that many?
Cool.
There's a different sound effect for this type of surface, and that's about it. By the way, that was it. That's the last trap in the stage. I hope you all enjoyed it. Now I just need to jog to the finish line. While Erico maintains a solid 50 heart rate. Because that means I've actually not triggered any of them. I need to yawn.
Hey, hurry up!
That escape was not fucking narrow. Do not patronize me. I know, right? Like, they got the whole kit and caboodle for the foot sounds in this area. See? It really fleshes it out. It adds life and texture to the world. Dude, VR Illbleed would kick so much ass. Like, the concept of this game. VR. Awesome. Someone should steal that idea. That is an idea worth at least $10. Maybe even 20. Yo, I'll start the Kickstarter. And by that I mean, give me money. Nah, fucking what a bitch of an opening attack. Ah, and he fucking countered me too. Oh, nothing about this is good. Aside from the part where it actually seems like I did a pretty good amount of damage regardless. Nothing personal, kid. Yeah, too far. By all means, keep throwing your little stars. See if I give a shit. You lose, idiot! Hi, John. Yeah, that was a good... That was good. The killer department store split being that bad, though, is a weight on my soul. Yeah, no word of a lie, that was a pretty sweet killer, man. I confidently did not get hit by any of the traps. And the boss fight was actually pretty good. Opening with the laser beam sort of sucked, but I actually ended up doing a lot of damage anyway. So I don't actually think it ended up mattering that much.
Hey, hurry up! Hey, hurry up!
That man did not know what the fuck.
He doesn't take extra damage when he does that attack. What happened was that he just stuck around and got shot in the balls. I don't know, he just didn't dissipate after that. He just, like, hung around and, like, crossed his arms at me. And I was like, okay, I'll just shoot you in the dick then. And he did it twice, and I was like, okay, I'll just keep shooting you in the dick.
Yep.
In other words, not a dynamite start to that fight, but I got good RNG thereafter. No complaints from me there, frankly.
Yep. Yep.
Pattern C has been ruled out.
Yep.
That rules out pattern D. It's pattern A again.
Yep.
Tag it. Stop being weird about this.
Yep.
Fights in this. Okay, I'm just gonna take the hit. I always just be taking that hit. It's fine, I'll live.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know which direction to hardbank in to skip this fight, if it's even possible on pattern A.
Over here.
Fucker. That is not the hit I wanted to take. I'm not sure, can I do it this way? Oh good, you can.
Yep.
Can you save time by jumping into the spooks? Nah.
Yep.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Ugh. It's disgusting how picky it is.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, no, jumping into them does not save time. If anything, it might actually be slightly slower because the game has to take time to, like, correct your landing. It will force you to the ground if you jump into it.
Yep.
And that may very well actually take slightly longer than just not doing that.
Yep.
It looks funny when you do it, however. So that's a point in its favor.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
There's a funny thing about Cork. He doesn't have like a sort of hey, I fell off a high place jumping animation. He hits the ground running. Consequently, it is actually faster to jump around these corners with this character. He gets sick airtime off it. Hope I'm not far enough away. Okay.
Yep.
Starting that from too far away is bad because you lose time. Weird, I know. Hey, Chiblagia. Hup. I don't jump those stairs because it's faster. I jump those stairs because you can't walk up them. Normally you can walk upstairs in this game. Not those ones. They kind of don't work. Alright, how does Sonic the Hedgehog feel like treating me? Sonic the Hedgehog has never treated me well. In either this game or any of their actual games. Friends don't let friends play Sonic the Hedgehog games. I got 2 for that. Did that not count as a hit? I guess not. Wait. Cork, you fucking... Ugh. Okay. actually very lucky I didn't get iframe by that, but I'm not so lucky that he was doing his invincible move as his last thing. Pretty good Toy Hunter, though. No, I wasn't kidding about Sonic the Hedgehog. Say it with me, chat. That's the joke. Sorry, Triple H, but this has been happening, like, that stage specifically has a lot of referential humor, and people go, whoa, why are we playing as, like, Woody from Toy Story, who looks a bit like Indiana Jones fighting Sonic, and it's like, all intentional, that's the joke. The parallel is very much purposeful. The Illbleed developers here are employing a masterful rhetorical technique known as joking. I'm being a bitch now, I'm sorry. Okay. Get that last guy. Get ye ass. Oh, I'm way too close. I didn't get big damage there at all. On the ceiling again, mate. Big sweepy. He's not on the ceiling. I just fucking got sub 120. He didn't go on the ceiling for a third time. Shit. That was a really good final boss. Like, really good. That was huge. Jesus Christ. I wasn't even... I wasn't local recording this one. Fuck. All I have is the Twitch VOD. Could be worse. But still, fucking wow. Like, really a shame about the killer department store, but otherwise, it's a sub 120. It's almost a sub 119. Really good. Really good. No complaints from me at all. Better world record? Yeah. Stay hydrated. There you go. The killer department store, unfortunately, I had really bad RNG, but everything else I'm really not complaining about. Everything else in that run is actually very good. There are 3 gold splits in this run. Queen Worm was basically about as good as you could ever hope to get it. Killer Man was basically perfect. I forgot where I was going at one point, like a twat, but I hit every line, I didn't get hit by any traps, and the boss fight was pretty good. That final boss though, that was dynamite. I skipped a cycle somehow. I don't know how, but I did. Like 3 minutes off this run since I started running it again. How much slower is Ono Man compared to this boss? I don't know, because I can't beat him. infinite. Do you know what's sad, by the way? I've had to resort to self-verification on the Illbleed leaderboards because I've noticed that neither of the other mods have logged on in 5 months. I'm just like, okay. I'll do it myself then. I did it, and you know what's funny now is that with this run, Igdices' final prediction has been proven correct. Because remember, he was like, oh, you could get this game into a marathon. If you practiced it and you, like, routed it and stuff, you could get it down to, like... You could get it, like, 125, maybe even, like, below 120. That'd make it a good length for a marathon. I was like, are you sure? The record's, like, 140. You think I can cut that much time? I was like, yeah, you know what you're doing. And it's like, and then, like... I picked the game up and I routed it, and then I did drop it to like 123 or something, and it was like, I knew you could do it, and now I've kept doing it, and now it's 119 now, so that's his second fucking prediction knocked down like a domino. The final domino is just that I have to get it into a GDQ. If this actually does get into a GDQ, Dices can see the fucking future.